brings you the divisional rounds of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jaguars and the Jets, and it comes your way next.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hackett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Now he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 52 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you got a team working together, and they got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Jaguars getting set to go. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? We're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Michael Walker there to bring him down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it,
and looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they can score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Well, they're making a real first, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They'll run with Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident. They feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give to the fullback on the dive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. On the give, this is their fullback. And a short gain here down to the 22. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Lawrence. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They go play action with Lawrence. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And New York set to take the field.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
To throw on 2nd down. Hackett. He gets it to Cooks. Well, that's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Looking to throw. Hackett. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And some room to run now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 88 yards for him on the ground so far. A great start to this divisional round contest.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After run, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point safely through. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And now a carry here for their fullback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, big man with ball meant bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence. A very quick pass to Ridley.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
They'll try and run with their fullback. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Lawrence. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Now Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Lawrence to
and he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Lawrence will throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Lawrence.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The New York set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hackett dancing to his left.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down, Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Lawrence going to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the bench, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This fourth and...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC divisional round game. And it is the Kansas City Chiefs who will fight another week as they were able to eliminate the Buffalo Bills.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll give to Hall. Uses the stiff arm. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hackett. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw. Hackett. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bush. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ball again.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Back to throw. Hackett.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Hackett. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. On third down, here's Hall. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Come on. Hey.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Operating from the gun. Hackett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Looking to throw. Hackett. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bush.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On first down, Hackett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
They'll look to throw again. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off-play action. Hackett.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin. And the Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
Careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 41 yards.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Hackett got his man complete over the middle. That's Cooper. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on first down. Hackett, he finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hackett. And his throw's going to be in.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This has 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. From the 45 on 2nd down, Lawrence throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 22.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk.
Touchdown! Christian Kirk, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The point after is good, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to the hotel before the game, and one of the themes that kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Off the play fake. Hackett. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So in Jacksonville territory now. And 10 at the 37-yard line. to give up the middle. And he's got some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 37 yards. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Takes it to about the 37. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Operating from the gun. Hackett. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bush. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Cooper. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st and 10, Hackett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Jets up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers
you would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Lawrence will throw. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch them.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
218 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to win his guys to the championship round next weekend.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.